And waiting for it to start.
Oh, I got a notification it started.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, we are live.
Hello, everyone.
Hello!
Hi.
Today is very weather.
It's very dark for me.
It's like the evening for me already, so...
I have to go shopping later and get some stuff.
Oh boy!
That'll be fun. Where is the stream?
So yeah, today is a Patreon stream, everyone in the chat. I am here with my patrons, and I am doing art requests for them.
Yay.
Yay.
Lots of cats this time around.
Yeah, it's actually all cats except for one shiny Pokemon.
Listen, the Warriors website just opened up and everyone is very excited about their government-assigned warrior names.
Yeah, I haven't actually gone to the Warrior site yet.
The ones that I originally got when I was like clicking the shuffle button, I got Dovewing.
Oh yeah, I saw that that's in there.
And
I think I got Brackenfur at one point, but I didn't use it.
I got Oat Mist, and I was like, no. So I shuffled until I got Honeyheart, which I really like that.
Oh, Honeyheart's a good one.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I got Holly Meadow, like 2 shuffles in, and I'm like, that's it. I'm good.
Perfect.
What's the point of having an account with a username if like you can't socialize with people and whatnot?
Fun.
So like yeah, to Neil, sorry for the ping earlier because I thought the usernames are a relevant thing where you can mingle, where it's like, hey, you can find me at the Warriors website at blah blah blah, but I guess you can't do that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't know if they're gonna have any kind of forums or something open up later, because it seems kind of odd to kind of have an account if there's nothing to really do with your account, you know?
yeah, also, like, did you see all the pelt colors on the family tree? It's insane.
I love that. I think that's really cool.
No, but, like, did you see Ashfur's?
No, I haven't spent too much time on it right now.
I really like those little warrior emotes. I don't know what they call them.
They're so good!
They're so cute. I love
They're very
them.
floofy.
They're so animated.
Like I just like get the sad face that I'm like I want
like the
so
loading
much.
screen.
You have an emoji phone case that's just Warrior Cat versions of the emotes.
Yes. It's so cute. I love it.
Yeah, if
So
I
good.
do have, like, a problem, it's probably the merch store, because, like, a lot of the merch looks very quickly put together, plus $10 bookmark.
I don't know about that, mostly because I don't know, bookmarks are weird to sell a lot of the time, it feels like.
I don't know, but I can't get past a $10 bookmark, I'm sorry.
I want that. I was like,
It is a magnetic bookmark.
Oh.
Wait, what's the difference between a magnetic one and a normal one?
It's got magnets in it. It's got magnets in it so it can hold on to the page.
Oh, so, like, it's like a clip?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, it's like literally a magnet
Oh,
you
yeah,
could throw
yeah,
on
one
your
of
thing.
those. I got one from Barnes & Noble once.
Okay, that's worth $10, I think. I like that.
Also, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I just gave up and got on my phone.
Does your phone work better for whatever reason?
Yeah, it's my microphone.
Hey, it's Neil. Do you have advice for practicing anatomy?
Draw from real life.
I hear that all the time, and I don't like it.
Well, I'm sorry,
That's the only real way?
Yeah, in high school, I took a animal science class. That way I could just, that way it was a class dedicated to learning animal anatomy, and, like, we even dissected a lot of animals. And yeah, I took that class just as an excuse to, like, get better at drawing animals and knowing, like, how muscles connect to bones and stuff like that. There's really no better teacher than real life.
For your hobby.
I've used my own cat as reference, just like, get over here!
Oh yeah.
Like, I need to see your paw.
Yeah, seeing whatever it is that you're studying in motion is definitely better than still pictures.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Videos of cats are immensely useful in this case. Just any videos. Like, I remember I needed to just draw a cat running and I just kept Googling that phrase to find cats running, because just seeing it and how they move and how their weight moves is good for even a still image.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if like you're having a really hard time actually seeing what the shapes and what the structure are, sometimes taking a picture and then drawing the underlying structure on top of that can help make that jump.
Yep. Hello?
And I can't emphasize this one enough, but gesture drawing also really helps.
I love gesture drawing.
And doing still life studies.
I hated still life studies mainly because I was bad at them.
Yep.
So on that note, another big thing, and it's really hard if you're not there yet, is don't care if it doesn't look good. Like,
Is what?
it's like, don't, if it doesn't look good, that's okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, I'm kind of a perfectionist, and, like, sometimes I don't do things at all because I'm scared that it won't meet my expectations.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
I think we all know that feeling.
But
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
I was gonna
something
do,
you
like,
get away from.
yeah, I
I
was
mean-
gonna do a PMV, and then I was like, 2 drawings in, nope. And I had everything planned out. I even scripted it. I like had everything. Like, I had it in my head, and then I did 2 drawings, and I was like, no.
Yeah, it's hard to get there, but in general, it's better to have it done than to have it perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a big advice. That's a lot of advice that teachers in our class will give you. Like, doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it done.
Exactly.
Because you need this grade, and not turning it in at all is bad for you. Like, I remember I had one assignment my teacher really liked, where I didn't get it was like a color still life that I had worked on for weeks. Like, I was going into class repeatedly, like outside of class hours, to work on this damn thing. And no one got it finished in time, but she just wanted us to turn it in, and I think she still uses mine as an example, because I spent like hours on a freaking reflective little statue of a fisherman, and she liked that. I was like, thank you.
Yep.
That sounds neat.
I know exactly what you're
Why
talking
was that
about, because I used to do the same thing in my art classes. I had numerous art projects where I had easily clocked in 80 to 100 hours on a single piece of artwork. And
Whoa.
And now I couldn't imagine spending that much time, unless it was something like an animation. Like, there's no way. If I'm working on a drawing for more than a couple of hours, I'm like, too bad, it's done now.
Yeah, I feel like practice, like still lifes don't really get you ready for that sort of mentality, but gesture drawing does, because you just have to keep going.
Right, you just gotta get it done.
Like, you just gotta get the idea down.
Also, I'm having a lot of trouble when, like, I draw muzzles, and I try to draw, like, an open mouth. Like, for some reason it always comes out like it's smiling, regardless of...
Yeah, that's just... You just need more practice. More practice and more looking at human mouths and cat mouths and trying to figure out how you want to mesh the two into something that's more appealing.
That's something where I would definitely look at pictures of actual cats with their mouths open. They very frequently do not look like they're smiling.
Yeah, maybe look at cat skeletons too.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get, like, that usually gives you a pretty good idea of the structure underneath.
Google's cat.
Also, like I said, I have an actual cat, and it's even just looking at their faces, you can see how they open up and just how they shape. Like, very not smiley, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also have to find the in-between of both realistic and anthropomorphized. I did not say that right.
Anthropomorphic.
Anthropomorphic. Like, you have to find that in between, or you might end up with, like, an in-between you're comfortable with, and that looks appealing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, this is a really dumb question, but is there a name for, like, when the head is positioned not towards the camera, but not completely towards the side, like, kind of like at a...
3/4 view.
Oh, that's what it's called?
Yep.
Yep. The view that most everybody draws? Yes.
Yeah, that's like what I do. Yeah, my specialty. That's what I do.
I love 3/4 view.
Don't we all?
Hides that second eye so well.
My dog just left me.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh no!
Did you just hear like a giant boat through my mic?
No,
Oh, I did hear something.
There's a lot of
Because this boat
for some reason.
We're not even like next to a river. We're like a decent chunk of a while away, and it's just like obnoxious, really loud foghorn sounds in the distance.
Oh no, I
Is
feel you
coming.
there. We've got a train nearby that's just like, why do you have to blast your horn in the middle of town?
You will know this train is coming.
Yeah,
It's like, thanks, I got it. I'm safe in my house.
I get it with trains, but not with a giant ass like boat cruise ship. Like, are you serious? It's in the water. No one's gonna like drive a car in front of it. At least I hope not.
yeah, like at my parents' work, like there's this giant freight train, and it takes like 5 minutes for it to go by, and like for 5 minutes, like 5 minutes straight, you hear a never-ending, and it's terrible.
Oh man.
As someone whose father drives like one of those smaller boats, a lot of people on boats are kind of obnoxious.
Wait, people on boats? You mean like people who drive boats tend to be bad people?
They're not bad people, they're just like, if you've ever met someone who's super proud of their car, imagine that, but with a boat.
Oh no.
Like, imagine that, but with a boat, and the boat in question usually needs repairs all the time.
But it's a hollowed out piece of metal that floats. Why is that so special?
Hey,
They just feel very special about owning a boat. They just
Yeah,
do.
like, I'm one of those people who, like, I don't care about, like, shoes and clothes and cars. Like, if it works, it works. If it fits, it fits. Like, if it's cozy, it's cozy. I don't care. I don't know any of the names of the shoes or the cars. I'm just like, okay.
Like,
Are you sure you're not a cat?
oh dear. But yeah, so like owning the boat is kind of a personality trait to them, so it's like
That's kind of unhealthy to the point where it becomes a personality trait.
I don't know. It's just they're
We
very
all have
proud
our
about-
vices.
Yeah, they're very proud about owning a boat. So I can imagine like a big boat to get these little boats out of the way. It's just like, please, just
Please.
move over. God damn. Like, it's just.
I remember when I used to be in like school, when I had to go to aftercare, and it took like 5 hours in aftercare till I saw my mom, and I'm like, please, I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh yeah, I have a kind of funny story that has to do with cats in preschool. So, like, I was like 4 years old at the time, and they had like one of those like giant rolly piece of papers, like you know, like on the rolls. It's kind of like the paper that you sit on at the doctor's office, but it's for writing on.
Okay.
Anyways, like, yeah, they're like, sign this poster. It's like an end of the year poster or something, and like we're gonna hang it up or something. So all the kids just write their names and just go out. But me and this kid that I had a quote unquote crush on, I was 4. Like, we stayed after everyone was gone, and I guess the teachers didn't notice us because they went outside to like watch all the kids playing, make sure they weren't killing themselves. So, yeah, we're there, and I take a marker. We take markers and start drawing like cat whiskers and like cat noses on each other. Just being like a bunch of little children. And then they must have noticed that we were missing because a teacher burst through the door and was like, what the hell are you doing? Well, and I was like, cat.
Cat.
And yeah, they called my parents, and I forgot if I went home early or not, but I remember being humiliated.
I have no memories from when I was 4 years old, except once I think I fell out of a crib.
Wait, you were in a crib when you were 4?
I don't know, like my earliest memory, I think, are of me like being in a crib, trying to get out because no one was coming to get me, and then deciding, oh, I can climb out. And I tried, got my foot stuck, and fell over.
Oof, that's not good.
That's my earliest memory.
Oof.
Just me fucking up because I was impatient.
Memory
Eating
was
dirt.
I remember when my baby brother was born, and I was in the waiting room watching Word World. That's something. Yeah, I have a very interesting life.
See, mine was I didn't want to go to preschool, even though they tried to brag me with rocket popsicles.
Wow.
Oh, the classic "you will get popsicles." They did that at religious summer camp, and like it was terrible because like all we did was pray all day, and like everyone was like super religious, and I was like the only not super religious person there. But like you get popsicles in the end, so that's why I went back every day.
Very vague memories of for Christmas being dressed up like an angel and walking down a road in Italy.
Road? Like a road?
Yeah, it was something in Italy where a bunch of kids, like preschool age kids, like got dressed up as angels, walked down the road to the baby Jesus nativity.
8 pounds, 6 ounces.
Nativity scene.
Probably, I don't remember. Like, we still have the angel outfit, or at least I remember we still had it. So that can kind of jog for me. We probably sang, but I don't remember.
Oh wow, there's a lot of people. Like, way more than I anticipated.
Is there?
I'll send a picture of the muzzle I'm working on in hashtag art, and like you can tell me what you think.
I have a very hard time in drawing muzzles.
Is it alright if I put a picture down in request right now, or should I just save that for later?
You might want to save it, because I'm probably just going to have time to do these.
Alright, no problem.
Okay.
What was... How did I forget his name? I was about to put his name down as Argent, and I'm like, that's not his name. Wrong sad cat.
Yeah.
So easy to get all the sad characters mixed up.
They're both like white and fluffy.
They're both white and fluffy. So it's like wait, that's not Argent.
Yeah. No.
I just want to go and draw more Larkspur now. It's terrible.
I probably asked this a million times, but forgot. What's everyone's favorite movie?
Don't have one.
From I remember for the longest time it was Beauty and the Beast for me.
That's a good one.
Just 'cause I'm pretty sure I had a huge crush on both the Beast and Belle, and just liked them a lot.
I never really
that is
had...
also good. That is valid.
Like, the only princesses that I ever cared about when I was little were Mulan and Pocahontas, like, of the official Disney princesses. But like, yeah, I like a lot of not official Disney princesses, like, what's her name? From Atlantis, Kida.
Yeah, Kida's awesome.
Kida's really awesome.
Kida's just like, wow.
I know you're not gonna get to it for a very long time, but I'm very interested to hear on the after the Disney Renaissance era of movies.
Oh man.
Just because they're super interesting to me, because they go all over the
early
place.
2000s?
Yeah, basically, like, from Stitch to Atlantis, like, it's just Disney trying a bunch of really different stuff, like The Emperor's New Groove. I remember
Emperor's New Groove is that... I love that movie. That movie will always hold a place in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Well, it's like a good funny comedy movie.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
It's not as funny as Blazing Saddles.
Few things are, but like...
But
it has Yzma in it.
Oh yes, Yzma. How could I forget about Yzma?
Yzma's the best part of that movie, and don't anybody forget it.
Yzma and Kronk. Yzma and Kronk, best comedy duo.
Alrighty, testing.
Oh, hello.
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 This is Alex Magne.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Yes. I hope it's okay. I'm on holiday at the moment, and I'm on my mobile network, so I'm only just going to drop in for a short period.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. I know this is going to come out a bit out of nowhere, and I hope it's okay for me to speak freely for a bit, but I kind of need to get this off my back. I have Asperger's, and I was diagnosed with it from a very young age. And basically, I just want you all to know, if ever I do or say anything that might bother you, please let me know, and I never, ever intend any of it. It's just that it happens a lot in the past. It happens in the past, and these days I kind of see it as a necessity. If I'm going to be friends with people, I really need them to know. just in case something does happen. Like, they know that it's never intentional. I know it's kind of out of nowhere, but I just wanted to wait until the Patreon stream so I could tell you in person.
Yeah, thanks for telling us, and I hope you enjoy the stream.
Tennille, here's your portrait.
Yeah, I'm glad to get off. I'm glad to get that off my back.
Oh, portrait! Oh, look at that! It's looking cute.
No, I copied and pasted an eye, so like the other one, I just like made it a bit bigger. Like I'm gonna like rotate it and put it in like a proper place. I just like put it there because, well, like I don't know. I thought it'd be a nice shit post.
So yeah, but I will be watching the stream, but I won't be talking in voice chat. See, I'm on holiday at the moment, and I'm staying in a hotel where there's no Wi-Fi coming from my room. The only way I can get Wi-Fi is by going downstairs where there's other people around. So I won't be communicating in voice chat, and if I'm up here, I can only use my mobile network, and viewing the stream will just make it, you know, tank it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the chat.
Okay.
Good stuff.
See you.
Alright.
Discord just really hates me doing anything
Oh,
at all. The connection just dies.
Oh, yeah, sometimes it's not the most solid of networks.
I was trying to draw, but no, I guess not.
Neil, I have a question.
Yeah, one second. I've heard some people say that for whatever reason, Discord and certain art programs have a bad relationship with each other, which is weird to me because I've not had troubles with that. Anyway, what's your question?
I don't know if it would count or not for Animation Pilgrimage. When the time does come, are you going to be reviewing Rhapsody Street Kids? Believe in Santa?
Was it theatrically released?
Oh yeah, right. I forgot it has to be theatrically released. It's a Cartoon Network special, and it's like it's technically. I think it has the run. It's 40 minutes, which is considered by the MPAA minimum runtime for a movie. So.
Yeah, but we're only watching things that were actually released to theaters.
I'm just gonna wait around until.
Otherwise, we'd never finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one way to make sure that it's a lifelong career, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things that's like, we might go back and review other things, like, afterwards, you know, but first, I don't just want to be wallowing in the 90s forever. Like, have literally like 1,000 movies to watch.
I remember thinking that Ferngully was unironically a good movie.
I mean, a lot of people like Ferngully.
Yeah, I like Ferngully. I don't think that it's a good movie. I don't think something has to be a good movie for it to be enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love The Room, and that movie is terrible. Like,
I mean, a lot of people love The Room, despite it being terrible. Literally, so many people love The Room that another movie got made about it.
Yeah.
Most people love The Room because it's terrible.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa. I fed up with this world.
Like, it's...
What even is Tommy Wiseau's accent? Like...
No one's sure where he's from or what his age is.
He was like, I'm born in New Orleans. Yeah, right. Like,
Yeah, no one knows.
Regional accent? Because, I mean, there's a lot of things that can go into an accent, and they aren't just where you're from.
I think he admitted to being born in Poland, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but he's changed that a couple times. Like, I googled him once, just to figure it out, but, like, there's, like, even Wiki's kind of confused on it last time I checked.
Wikipedia or just, like, a fan wiki?
I think actual Wiki. Like, there's not...
Any source has been, like, contradicted, and...
Yeah. He's a very private
Special
guy.
man.
He apparently really hates French, though.
Really?
That's weird because considering he got his last name from selling bird whistles, and the French word for bird is so.
Yeah. So, like, but, like, if you remember in the actual movie, they never use the word fiancé.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
right.
Yeah, and that word is French.
Right. That's crazy. I just noticed that.
Sorry.
Like,
Oh my,
they always said
that was
"John
cute.
marries him."
But they never say the word fiancé.
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Very interesting.
I'm really sad that this one movie wasn't theatrically released because I would have loved to have Tennille and Sean talk about it.
Oh,
What movie was it?
It's a Finnish and Ukrainian movie called Santa Claus and Magic Drum. It's a Finnish classic, and it's so cute and nicely animated, and like everybody in Finland loves it. So
aw. Well, it might have to be one that we check out anyway.
I'll watch it then, because, like, I always need something to watch.
yeah, definitely try to check it out.
Oh, it looks adorable.
What's it about?
It's
I can find the wiki if that'll help you out. Is a 55 1-minute long Finnish Hungarian animation released in 1996. Plot. While reading his usual gift wish mail, Santa Claus stumbles upon an unusual letter which everyone assumes to be a gift wish letter boy called Vikara. I probably didn't pronounce it. Santa Claus cannot decide what kind of gift the letter, which is a child's drawing, asks for, so he and his two helpers, Nura and Vil, decide to go and show it to the Master Elf. At the same time, odd things are happening around Santa's village, and strange accidents follow Santa. The peculiar events are traced back to a shaman with a powerful magic drum. At the end of the movie, the shaman explains that he sent... Spoilers. It seems super cute.
Spoilers!
That sounds really cute, actually. No wonder everybody liked it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
really cute.
really cute. I actually just watched the animation Pilgrimage where you talk about that every Christmas movie is just awful.
A lot of
And that everyone's just awful in it. And that movie is not that. It's just really fun and cute and wholesome.
Yeah, it looks I like, I'm looking at images right now, and the animation and the character design seems super adorable. And
Wait, what's it called?
Santa Claus and the Magic Drum.
Yeah, the art style is from Mauri Kunnas, who is a pretty popular, like, children book artist.
Yeah, I'm seeing the pictures. I'm also seeing the pictures from the book.
Oh, that's
I'm
so
also seeing pictures from the
cute.
book, and they're very pretty and well done. I like it a lot.
This is so cute.
I am.
My heart is melting.
One movie I am looking forward to y'all watching is The Last Unicorn.
Is what?
Yeah, it was theatrically released.
Oh yeah.
It was like on a shoestring budget of $3 million and made back $6 million, I think.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Like it wasn't like a major release or anything, but it was released in theater. I do know.
Well, and I mean, since then it's gotten like a pretty big cult following.
Wait, which movie?
The Last Unicorn.
Oh, The Last Unicorn. I've never actually seen it.
Oh, I just ordered that book.
Yeah, but everyone, like, yeah, apparently that's Moon Kitty's favorite movie, and, like, ever since Like, everyone, my whole life has been saying, read the book, watch the movie, read the book, watch the movie, but I never got to it.
Yeah,
I'm excited to get to that movie because I feel like in the lens of the time period that it came out in, I'll appreciate it a lot more.
Yeah, 1982 brought a lot of really cool, quote-unquote, kids movies.
Style.
Secret of Nim. I love Secret of Nim.
That was such a good book.
I read Secret of Nim multiple times just because I really like the kind of not intelligent character that, like, Mrs. Frisbee. Yeah, Mrs. Frisbee was super, like, I don't know,
She was humble.
very humble, but so, like...
I'm so humble.
But yeah, just her character itself made the book.
Yeah.
Just so much. And
the
then
map I was got, Aaron.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I feel like they translated that well into the Nim movie. Into her being Brisby. Just super and I love her character design.
Yeah.
And also I can't wait till you talk about that specific animator. Because he's an interesting one in my opinion. I would like a better look at his history because I don't.
Don Bluth.
Don Bluth is like he's who I look up to. Like everyone's like I look up to Walt Disney, I look up to Nine Old Men, I like Brad Bird. I am Don Bluth because even with his terrible movies, there's really good aspects. The visuals never fail. Like they hold up very, very well. And
I don't know. Anytime I see images from a troll in Central Park, I literally want to like pass out immediately.
but let's say it's not a troll in Central Park. Putting aside
the Trouble in the Penguin.
Let's say that you took a screenshot from a troll in Central Park and disassociated it with a troll in Central Park. It's a drawing that somebody made. It's just a drawing, nothing more, nothing less. It's a really good drawing.
Yeah, it's a good drawing. I just like
I know, but
I
have
the same feelings with the Rescuers. I see anything from the Rescuers and I'm just like, alright, time to take a nap.
I feel kind of bad about that because I know a lot of people dislike it, but I really liked that movie as a kid.
Yeah, I like the Rescuers.
I loved it as a kid.
Yeah?
Like the initial movie I really liked, and I'm like, I think back, just like, not a lot of people like those movies, and I'm not, like, I get why, because it's not terribly interesting.
I mean, I feel like everybody has one of those, like, Dark Age Disney movies that you're like, it's not good,
mine's Robin
and
Hood.
It's kind of boring, but I really like it.
Yeah, mine is Robin Hood. I love Robin Hood.
Yeah, I love Robin Hood, too. I actually really like a lot of the Dark Age Disney films.
Yeah, me too.
Robin Hood, the Aristocats.
Probably the only one I don't like is The Rescuers.
I'm not huge on The Great Mouse Detective, but that's more because, oh my god, I have seen so many Sherlock Holmes adaptations.
Oh yeah, I love the Great Mouse Detective. Like everything about that movie. I love the visual style. What's her name? I haven't seen that movie in years. Olivia. That's the little mouse, right? She's adorable. Ratigan is easily one of the best Disney villains in my opinion.
He's amazing.
And he can have one of the best songs.
I actually love Oliver and Company because
It's adorable.
It is.
I was just talking with Moon about Oliver and Company. I really like that movie too.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's a good time.
Yeah, I watched that stream with you and Moonkitty. I was there at 4 in the morning,
passing out.
I was there at 4 in the morning, like, why am I not asleep?
I watched most of the stream in backlog of that.
No, I stayed up. I stayed up because I was not going to sleep. But All I remember, like, one of the things I remember from that movie is the other girl dog, not the blue one that sang. but
Rita?
Yeah, her. I really like her design and anything with that sort of hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
Just
her song in itself, I can't tell if I really like
not
her song or really don't like her song.
Oh no, not the poodle, the brown dog?
Oh yeah, the brown one.
Rita.
Yeah,
Rita, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
the one.
that had a very sudden voice change when she started singing.
Yeah, well, like, when I was little and I watched that movie, I always called Rita, Isis, because, like, yeah, like, I don't, like, memorize many of the songs from the film. The one that I do remember is Why Should I Worry, because I love Billy Joel, so I'm obligated to.
That's how I learned the film existed. I found the song on YouTube was I've never heard of it.
Yeah, oh yeah. When I was in New York, I got an Oliver and Company plushie. It's, like, right next to me. I'll take a picture of it.
I can see why that movie's not that popular when it came out around the same time as Land Before Time.
Right.
I really like Land Before Time's theme song. It makes me tear up.
I've never seen that one either. So many movies I've never seen.
Land Before Time sing-along.
You haven't seen the movie about the starving reptile children.
A few people's out, and they had some kids cover that song, and it was really, really pretty.
Oh.
See, like, the only, like, Dinosaur Kids movie I remember was, what was it? We're Back, a Dinosaur Story?
Oh,
that movie is a bad movie.
It's so weird.
I love that
it's
movie.
surprisingly dark.
Roll back the rock to the
And also, like, Dinosaur.
Roll back the clock. Roll back.
Oh yeah, I watched Dinosaur on repeat.
I remember watching We're Back in, like, first grade on, like, the VHS. And I was, like, you know, like, the TV that they wheel in on the little cart, and, like, yeah, I was like...
Wow, that's real educational, isn't it?
I was like, nope, and I walked out.
I'm trying to remember.
I saw The Princess Bride for the first time.
Oh,
that's
Princess
nice.
Bride.
See, I just remember, like... Oh, sorry.
I was always scared of the MGM lion.
I was always scared of the thinks.
Of the what?
THX sound effect.
Noise.
There was, I don't know if any of you guys remember Tiny Toons?
Yeah.
So, in the Tiny Toons movie, they actually had a joke about that.
Yeah.
Where one of the kids goes into a movie theater and they have the THX sound effect, and then it's the audience is now deaf.
I thought you were gonna talk about. I was confusing it with that one sketch from Animaniacs where it was like Bumby's mom. where
No,
like,
but I remember that too. That was good.
Yeah, it's like Bumby's mom.
An actor. Okay, she's just an actor.
I sent a picture of my Oliver plushie. It's my little baby. I got him in the Disney store in Times Square.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
Oh yeah, I went to a Disney store recently and I found a plush of Angel from the Stitch series.
Oh, Angel.
And I was just I was like, I know people have shat on her design because it is kind of like, oh, it's the girl.
Yeah, it's the girl.
But at the same time, I was like just sitting there like, do I spend $20 on this plush? And just
like I was like, do I spend $20 on what is admittedly a rusty stuffed animal?
I can see it.
No, this is how it should go. Should I spend my $20 on food or some money? I mean, oh no. Or a plushie.
Basically.
Do I spend it on one of those amazing New York bagels or a cat?
Look, yeah, it was really like I was having a real hard time just being because it was like it's such a good plush and you're never gonna find an Angel plush anywhere else.
Really? I've seen angel plushes everywhere.
I know, but I don't like generally go into toys. Like I don't generally go into Disney stores.
Yeah, Disney store is the only place where you can, like, toy store you can go to as an adult and not be judged, to be honest.
I mean, I think you could go
saying
into any toy store and not be judged. A lot of people buy toys. Adults
Yeah,
buy toys for children.
People will just assume that you have a kid or not care. Speaking as somebody that went to Toys R Us all the time.
Part of it, like, the normalization of seeing, like, adults in toy stores probably comes from, like, those spineless unboxing videos.
Wow, you got strong opinions on that.
Yeah.
You guys know on Amazon they have like these giant Pokemon plushies. Like there's a giant Lapras plushie that's like the size of a person.
No, like I'm not
that's
saying
cool.
going to toy
You mean
stores. I love toys. Like I'm not an adult, but I love toys. But like I'm saying, like I hate those like unboxing channels that you see on like the kid side of YouTube. Like you know.
I don't generally go to the kids' side of YouTube.
Yeah, but
it's big.
Yeah, but like you see it in your recommended every now and then.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Oof.
Although, if you guys
If you
have
look
ever,
up if you look up anything remotely Disney related, yeah.
I just remember, me and my friends use Rabbit, just generally watch stuff on YouTube, and the stuff that shows up on YouTube when you have no history, I'm just like, this is the most clickbaity shit I've ever seen in my life.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I try to like do.
Oh yeah, you mean like there's like these videos with it's the dark origins of like the Hunchback of Notre Dame or something.
I actually like.
It's like I made a new YouTube account not forever ago, and just this, like you click, oh, my gender is female, instantly 5 bajillion makeup tutorials, and I'm like, I just want the video games. Like, please no.
Like it's so garbage though when the like we were watching what was it? The Ringing Bell, I think.
Oh, that's the one with the lamb, right?
Yes, the one with the metal lamb. But anyway, so we were watching that, and then later on we were watching some video game footage. But we finally stopped to take notice of what's in the recommended, and we're just like, woman kills children. These are like, it's like top 10 list everywhere, and I'm just like, just like, algorithm, save me.
Oh no.
Where's the algorithm? I want my cat videos.
It's not as bad as life hack channels.
Oh god, don't start.
Troom.
Oh no.
Troom.
It's like no wonder the algorithm's so emphasized if this is the garbage I have to see without it. It's the worst. I hate it.
Like I liked Coyote Peterson before he became a clickbaity meme.
Who?
I'm a Coyote Peterson from Brave Wilderness.
Is that the guy that keeps like poking things until they get angry and bite him?
Yeah.
Oh, him! He seems sweet. I've seen some of his videos. He seems fun.
Yeah, but like his older videos are cool, but like I kind of like unsubscribed because all of it, like let's say he has a 29-minute video on him letting bees mate on his skin or something. Like 28 minutes of that is just exposition, and then you get 30 seconds of actual whatever the video's about, then 30 seconds of like subscribe to us, follow us,
Yeah, that's... I don't know, it seems like a natural progression of Animal Planet, to be honest.
That is true.
Yeah, part of that is that they kind of have to do that to
make money,
build up an audience, and make money. And if they get sponsors, sometimes the sponsors will have like a certain number of calls to action.
Calls to action. Yeah, that's the word for it. Calls to action.
Yep. That they'll have to do.
Yeah, Like, that's why a lot of YouTube videos kind of stop abruptly to do those. It's like the only way they can make money by this point, other than like their patrons. And I know one YouTuber I watched, he has to have these call to actions to make, like, he streams too, which gets him money, but pretty sure he doesn't only make money through that. He doesn't have a Patreon as far as I know. Yeah, it's like calls to action are definitely a thing within that you kind of have to live with.
Yeah. I know a lot of people will put them at like the end right before the credits, which seems like a really good place to put them, or a more natural place to put them, but
especially if the company will allow it.
Yeah, the really annoying thing is like, well, this applies to like any web series or like anything with like a structure. Like, for example, I watch a lot of Nostalgia Critic. So like, you know, like in the middle of the video, like it has like the logo and like there's an ad that's supposed to play, then like it's like resume. Like there's no ad in between that space, and instead the ad plays after they come back to it. So yeah, that bothers me a lot.
Well, the first problem is that you're watching Nostalgia Critic.
Wait, what's the problem with that? Wait,
look up Change the Channel.
He's not a good guy.
Yeah.
And he's not a good critic.
Yeah.
I just like seeing him scream, I guess.
Yeah, but look up Change the Channel.
Oh,
and
it's on Reddit. Let's see.
There's a lot of stuff that happened there. Like, do you remember? Were you around for when Channel Awesome had a lot more people on it?
Yeah.
So, do you remember when everyone abruptly left?
Oh yeah, like the only people who were like there for a period of time were pretty much Doug, Tamara, and Malcolm.
And like even Linkara left.
Oh yeah, Linkara
left. The reason that happened is because everyone who used to work there got together and revealed all of the stuff that happened to them while working for Channel Awesome.
Oh.
And it's not good. Change the Channel document is what you might want to look for. That's about 70 pages long of allegations.
70 pages.
Or, alternatively, there's a pretty good video about it on YouTube by Quentin Reviews.
Yeah, that'll do. But that doesn't have some updated information in it just because it didn't come out until after that video. Yeah, but that video should be a good starting point for you by Quentin Reviews. I can link it. I'm pretty sure I can find it in 2 seconds. So.
Yeah, like I looked it up right now. Let's see.
Okay. But yeah, that's...
Change the channel document.
Yeah, but the Quentin Reviews thing was probably better. But yeah, a lot of stuff happened, and a lot of people don't support the Nostalgia Critic anymore due to it. And like
I noticed that he lost like 80,000 subscribers, and I was like, what's that all about?
Yeah,
that's what it's all about.
Like I know he has controversial opinions, but like,
it's
no, it's more so about how he treated people.
Yeah, like
ran the company.
Because like at the time I didn't know about what you're telling me right now, so I was like, he lost 80,000 subs. I'm probably imagining it. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
forward.
They messed up. They messed up bad, and it all came out.
Wait, who wrote the document?
A lot of different people.
Of all of the artists that left, detailing their personal experiences.
Oh, so a lot of people. You have
Nostalgia,
Obscurus Lupa, Linkara,
Mars Girl,
the Lindsay Ellis who used to be the Nostalgia Critic.
She contributed? That's pretty...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she hated that.
Yeah, she actually left way before any of this even started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good for her, too.
It was basically due to her not being comfortable. Like, what she said initially was she wasn't comfortable with the Nostalgia Chick role, and she wanted to be on good terms with them, but then that entire, like... You remember the Mad Max review?
I haven't watched it.
Okay, it's not very good. he makes a character in there, and he makes specific jokes targeting Lindsay.
That's really weird because, like, there was a recent episode. It was a review of, I think, that really bad Nutcracker movie, where she came back.
Yeah, maybe they fixed stuff up, or maybe this was before all this happened, but...
Yeah, but, like, even then, like, in that episode, they were taking really, really bad jabs at Lindsay.
Yeah. Like,
I honestly stopped watching at the Pacific Rim video, because, like, if you're gonna flat out tell me that I shouldn't be enjoying a movie that I genuinely enjoyed, then you can just...
Then you're being a bad critic.
Go with yourself.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
that's the
like,
biggest problem, too, is, like... Well, not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is how he was treating people, but, like, he's just not a good critic.
Yeah, weren't there sexual harassment allegations or something?
Yes, but it's
not against him. It was against the person that was like actually in control of the company.
Yeah.
Well,
and there were some very skeevy written things.
And there
was a scene in one of the movies that was written as effectively a rape joke.
Yeah.
And it was between Linkara and Lindsay's characters, and neither of them were comfortable with it at all, and they tried really hard to explain why this was bad.
Yeah, it's better explained by Quentin and the document, so I would say this is not the place to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, especially the actual horrible, awful stuff, like, I recommend looking it up. We can talk
about Indiegogo rewards are 6+ months late.
Yeah, the Indiegogo rewards never happen. But yeah, it's not... I don't... Like, there's serious stuff that happened here, and I don't support them anymore due to all of that. Because I used to watch the Nostalgia Critic a lot in middle and high school. Like, I would...
Yeah.
And then, like... I eventually fell out of it because they switched over to the other channel, and it wasn't very good. And they were bringing in a lot of new people, and I couldn't keep up with everyone, and eventually I just went on YouTube all the time instead of ever going to that channel, and found reviewers through that instead.
I find it so...
Yeah, like
so awful that for a long time, like, that channel just kind of forced its content creators to make more content like the Nostalgia Critic, and that they weren't allowed to make their own stuff.
Yeah, like, for example, like, what was that? Wait, what was that guy's name? Somebody, who worked for Channel Awesome, reviewed, what's that movie called? The Man Who Fell to Earth, and, like, he did a musical. Like, a full-out musical.
Oh, Kyle!
Yeah, Kyle, yeah.
Kyle Calgren.
He reviewed a movie starring David Bowie, using David Bowie songs, but adapting the lyrics to, like, review the film.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
like,
I remember that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Like, you would never see that on Channel Awesome now. Like...
Well, you wouldn't see anything on Channel Awesome now, because it's only Nostalgia Critic, Brad, and someone who's literally there to troll.
Wait,
screw Larry.
Yeah, wait, you're right. They stopped that one podcast, I think.
I remember also they had complaints about if you Foldable Human. Dan Olson, Foldable Human. He made a video. He makes videos not on films, yes, but he made a video talking about Gamergate back when that was big.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And he was talking about initially their abuse, and a lot of people attacked him. He also did an investigation on 4chan and stuff on that.
That's not good. Well, like anything with 4chan's a mess.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go.
He was investigating.
Yeah, he was investigating some.
Couple of pages in that document.
Yeah. He was investigating some stuff within 4chan and like doing actual journalistic work. Like, I think he's an actual like journalists and stuff, but like he was doing like real work to try and get to the bottom of it, like, and he got attacked for that, and Channel Awesome essentially told him stop doing this, and he was like, no, I don't.
Yeah, but wait, so yeah, that was separate work from his work at Channel Awesome, I assume, right?
It was a video, I remember that, and basically a lot of people attacked him, and Channel Awesome didn't side with him or anything. They just told him to basically fired him over that.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so that happened, and they were very, like, not fond of ladies.
Yeah, like
they're
putting
lady,
it mildly.
Their lady reviewers got a lot of harassment, and they didn't really do anything about it. And
yeah, I think that's why.
Whenever they complained about anything, they were not listened to at all. Obscurus Lupa has some pretty good things to say on their treatment there, and yeah, so it's...
Wait, Obscurus Lupa made a cameo in the review of The Room, right?
Uh-huh, she has red hair.
Yeah, she was like, don't do it, critic! Yeah.
Yeah. They used to actually have mandatory crossovers.
Oh yeah, so you remember those anniversary movies? I don't know.
Oh yeah, To Boldly Flee was one of them. What was the other one?
To Boldly Flee, Kikassia,
oh yeah, Kikassia.
I can't remember the second one, but the thing with these movies... The thing with these movies is no one got paid. No one got paid to be there in the first place, and then...
In itself, like, that, like... Well, if it was, like, a fan project that they were all really enthusiastic about, perhaps that makes sense, but, like...
No, they had to be there.
It was mandatory, though, wasn't it?
Sorta.
Yeah,
like, you could choose to not go, from what I understand, if you couldn't make it, but it was, like... very strongly suggested, but also those
several points in the document where they call them mandatory.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good then.
Yeah, but it's
if you're
also
forcing people to go to do really hard work, you gotta pay them for something like that, like a movie. You must.
Like, in the first one, I believe there was a sense of, oh, we're just doing to be together and this is fun, but as the movies got longer and nastier, as Quentin says, there's less...
Oh yeah, well, in To Boldly Flee, wasn't there like a rape scene?
Yeah, that's
what I was talking about with Linkara's character and Lindsay's character.
Oh right, yeah, I remember that
toned down from what it was in the script.
But I can't remember if it was Kikassia or the second one, but there were issues with them not preparing food at all for anyone. Like
I know there was one where Iron Liz got injured.
Yeah, Iron Liz was injured, and she wasn't in the movie or signed up to be in the movie, but after she got injured, they made her sign a contract to where she wouldn't sue them for the injury.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Yeah, so it was... I have problems with Iron Liz due to something she said later on, but that's messed up no matter, like, who it happens to, like, and then, I can't remember her name right now, but she does vampire reviews.
Yeah.
She
sounds familiar.
She was the nostalgia chick's friend.
Yeah, her character, the vampire character is Maven of the Eventide.
Maven of the Eventide, Elisa.
Oh right, yeah, I remember.
She was she was in one of the movies, and they put her in they tied her up to a wall for a skit, but she was up there so long she started suffering real energies because the way she was put up was a crucifixion pose.
Oh god.
And that will injure you if you're in that pose too long.
Yeah, because, that's what crucifixion is. Like, your organs collapse on each other. That's disgusting.
But yeah, that happened to her. And, it was...
Was she okay?
She's okay. She's fine now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's okay now. She passed out, I think. She passed out during the movie. But yeah, so they weren't very good movies. They weren't very careful with what they were doing.
They weren't that good. Like, to be honest, I just watched them because it had, like, Doug and everyone. So.
Yeah, there was also, like, a lot of just issues with the production side of things. Like, I think for one of them, they only had one handheld camera, and they had, like, 2 days or 3 days or something ridiculously short to shoot everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember there was a lot of issues with specifically the third one, To Boldly Flee, is the one that everyone had issues with.
Mm-hmm.
But there was also, I think with the second one, no food or water was brought for very long. No, it was the first one. No food or water was brought while they were shooting in the desert.
In the desert.
Yeah. In Arizona desert. There was no water or anything bought.
Yeah, like I watched Jaden Animation. I know how bad the Arizona desert is.
Yeah. So there was no. It was like very They were very inconsiderate. Oh, and this is the original point I wanted to go to. You remember all the crossovers that happened during that time?
Of course, yeah.
So the thing about those crossovers is they were mandatory to do.
Mandatory.
In a way, they were mandatory, and also all the ad revenue you got from those movies, you had to give it to the channel.
Oh, come on. That's terrible.
And when they started making Patreons, the company tried to shut that down too.
Yeah. They didn't like I remember they made Obscurus Lupa cry straight up because they yelled at her for having multiple advertisement slots and then saying, "Oh, I have a Patreon." Like they yelled at her over that, and yeah.
I guess that's
Mike. Was it Mike Ellis or the other guy? I think it was the guy up top.
That's part of the reason because Tamara. I looked it up. She has a Patreon, but she never ever promotes it, not even on her own private channel.
Yeah, so the thing with all that is so Obscurus Lupa, I can't remember the name of the CEO of Channel Awesome, but he's the one that all of this stuff is focused on, namely. But the CEO literally took Obscurus Lupa to the side and yelled at her over this stuff, over her advertising and Patreon and stuff, and made her cry.
That's not good.
Yeah, I think the CEO was cornered.
Yeah, she was cornered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
Channel Awesome.
That's why I don't like a lot of like critics on YouTube. Like, well, not many of them. Well, not a lot of them have like as like big of a production and have been around for over 10 years, like Channel Awesome has. But like, even people who make reviews on their own, like, for example, I used to be a really big fan of Animat. Now I don't really like him anymore because he said some things that aren't that nice.
I don't know who that is, but yeah, it's just
Matt Brunette.
He does Animation Look Back.
Yeah,
Animation I think I've seen like his videos in the recommended. But
yeah, like
on a lighter note, though.
On a lighter note.
On a lighter note, if you like ever watched Linkara and you like the storyline stuff, I genuinely recommend watching his movie.
Oh, is it good?
It's actually really good.
Yeah, and he actually paid everyone to be there.
Is it an online movie or something that was theatrically released?
Online.
It's online, because, I mean, this is the guy that makes his living reviewing comic books.
Yeah, he, basically it was a Patreon goal, and unlike most had that Patreon goal, he actually fulfilled it. Because Linkara is a good dude with actual ideas for movies.
Go Linkara!
I know I haven't kept up with a lot of his stuff recently, but I always enjoyed his stuff back in the day.
Like, Cinema Sins itself isn't very good, but there's a spin-off of it, sort of, called Cinema Wins.
Oh yeah, Cinema Wins.
And it's honestly really fun listening to this guy talk about how much he loves stuff in movies.
Oh
even
yeah, I thought that was like
a lot of them for Utopia and whatnot.
I thought that was the CinemaSins guys. Still,
that's someone else.
Yeah, no, CinemaSins will not make a channel like that.
It might be like a friend or something, but I'm pretty sure he didn't work on CinemaSins.
Yeah, like I've seen it. I've seen it in my recommended, and I'm like, oh, that's probably them just trying to make up for being awful.
It's really good.
Okay, I'll check it out.
I like CinemaWins. They're just happy.
He loves a lot of things.
Yeah, I used to watch the reviewers that were like critical of everything, and like there is a fun to that. But I also just kind of enjoy the ones that are like, I love this movie. Like, I love this movie, like, here's what it does well. And even like, there's one reviewer, I can't remember her name right now.
Cellspecs?
No. She reviews horror movies and looks at them and stuff. And, she like will talk about, like, she'll talk about even movies people consider garbage in a way. Or like people are very strongly critical of, and she'll say stuff like, this movie's still entertaining, like, I watch movies and I have fun with it, even if they're not great. Like, she'll talk about themes and stuff, even for movies that fail at those things, like, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does.
Like, she has a lot of respect for movies.
Another good series that I've seen, and this is one that I found through the CinemaWins guys, is called Earthling Cinema. It's over on the
I love Earthling Cinema. Like, I don't care about Wisecrack, but Earthling Cinema is just I love it.
Yeah, it is a space alien from the future talking about various movies.
I've seen that around once or twice. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, like Garrick Squirmuloid is just like, yeah.
I always really love, of course, Lindsay Ellis.
Lindsay Ellis is a good one.
Movies with Mikey.
Yeah.
Movie Bob is pretty good too. I don't know.
I really like Cellspecs because, like, when she praises a movie, she praises a movie, and when she hates a movie, she hates a movie, and like she brings up all the points that need to be brought up. She keeps it brief and concise, yet she's very entertaining. So.
Ren has a good job. Good, but he mainly focuses on like themes of a movie. Well, not themes, but like gay, like how it connects to gay people, essentially. Rentasmo.
Oh, I love Rentasmo.
Haven't heard of it.
Oh, you should look up Rentasmo. He's fantastic.
Wait, how do you spell that?
Recommendation.
Basically, you can look him up by just searching "needs more gay."
Yeah, his show is called Needs.
Oh yeah. I've seen this in my recommended before.
And so the one I was recommending earlier for movies, she's a trans woman. Nick Spheres, that's what she's called. Oh yeah, she only recently came out, so a lot of her older videos will have her presenting as a guy.
Okay.
That makes sense. But yeah, her stuff I like.
Oh gosh, there's another person I'm really into recently. She does it more like a vlog type format. She's been getting really popular recently.
Who?
Is that the one who just like released a video? Like she usually does like videos where it's like she's brunette and
they're very like kind of rambly, but then she like gets to a point. Oh, I think it's Jenny Nicholson.
Yes, that's her.
Yes.
Her stuff
so
like her stuff is so funny. Like,
yeah, she's so funny.
Like, I don't like everything, but there's certain times when I'm like, I can't. Her one on the Beauty and the Beast modern update, whatever the frick it's called, I can't remember. Like Beastly, that's the movie.
Oh yeah.
That Beastly video is one of my favorite things, just because I like that movie.
Like silver scars or something?
Yes, it's so bad. It's not a good movie. It's such hot garbage.
I remember when that movie came out too. I'm like, oh god.
Which movie?
Beastly.
Beastly.
I remember the advertising. I remember seeing
How old is that? I might not have been born.
It was
2000 and something.
Yeah, it's when did Beastly come?
20 years.
I remember being 4 years old and watching Monsters vs. Aliens and being scared, so my mommy had to take me home.
No, Beastly. It was 2011. Ugh.
Oh, 2011. So.
What a
Wait,
bad
let me
time.
look up the
That
post.
feels like it should have come out around the same time as High School Musical. Jeez.
Wait.
It had to come
looks
out after High School Musical because of Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah.
Does it look like a Twilight knockoff?
Oh yeah,
Yes, it is a Twilight knockoff.
It's very much a Twilight knockoff.
It really, really wanted to be as successful as Twilight, and it just was not.
What studio was it?
I don't. I'm looking it up right now. Director, screenplay, story by Alex Flynn. Apparently, it was based off an all-right book, but like.
Yeah, because after
a thing for success.
And after Harry Potter ended, a lot of studios were trying to find the new Harry Potter or the new Twilight.
Yeah.
That's why you got a ton of mediocre YA adaptations.
Mm-hmm.
Or YA adaptations that were marketed to the wrong audience, like The Giver.
Like The Giver, I love the book The Giver. It is one of my favorite books. I haven't seen the movie, but everyone says it's terrible.
It is a fairly accurate adaptation.
Barely accurate.
It was an action movie.
Yeah,
The Giver, an action movie? You've got to be joking.
Yeah, I
It
remember.
was marketed as Hunger Games for boys.
Yeah. The Division is pretty bad for that too.
Yeah, if it's Hunger Games for guys, imagine how they address the things.
But the actual movie is not that. It is a fairly accurate adaptation.
Okay, that's nice. I remember the only review I really watched for it said it feels like a knockoff of a lot of things just because it is the book that a lot of these things came from, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
no, that makes total sense.
Like that, I remember that line from the. It's it feels like a knockoff, but that's only because it was the originator of a lot of these tropes.
No, that makes perfect sense. I've seen so many things that people have said Buffy the Vampire Slayer was a knockoff of when Buffy is where they got the things.
Yeah. It's
I gotta go for a few minutes, I'll be right back.
Alright. But I remember he said the same thing, if you tried to adapt, that was kind of the problem with adapting, that Mars movie. I can't remember.
Mars Needs Mom or whatever?
No,
yeah,
John Carpenter.
John Carter and Mars.
Oh, right.
Yeah. He was that was kind of the problem with trying to adapt that too, because that is, the adaptation I freaking hated. I had read those books and fairly enjoyed them, but I'm thinking back on them, I'm why did I enjoy them? But I just remember that he said that was kind of the weird thing of trying to adapt that accurately if you wanted to, because so many things have taken and done it better, or built on those ideas in different ways, that if you try to adapt it, it's just isn't that
from the 70s or 60s?
Yeah, it's old. It's very old.
Conan the Barbarian old.
Yeah.
But not nearly as well known.
Yeah, it's not as well known. Maybe for good reason, but I don't know. I just remember enjoying those when I did get to read them. Yeah, I don't know if someone's saying books are always better. I don't initially believe that on its own. Sometimes the movies build on the book's ideas, I feel like.
I know an example of where the movie's better.
Part of why people say that so often is because of the nature of the mediums, the different mediums, if the book is like a significant length at all, you are going to have to cut things.
Yeah.
People are very protective of their books.
And there are some things that just don't work on a visual medium.
Nope.
Like, they had, in Game of Thrones, there's this one direwolf that is supposed to be completely silent. Well, they tried that in the TV show. It didn't work at all, so they just had to make normal wolf sounds like a regular wolf.
Yeah.
Like, it's not gonna connect in the same way.
Yeah, if they would have left it silent, then you have people asking, like, why is my audio not working?
One thing where I can think of the movie improving on is Jurassic Park. That was a book.
Yeah.
Those are both very good in different ways.
I read the original Jurassic Park. It was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but
World if you haven't, because it is a very good sequel. It's completely different from the movie, but it is very interesting read. Yeah, he actually wrote the sequel.
Yeah, he brought Malcolm back to life, which was interesting. Just like, you liked him in the movie too, huh?
My body's ready.
No, that was entirely Steven Spielberg talked him into that. And entirely because Malcolm was so popular in the movie. Michael Crichton hated sequels.
But here we are.
Wait, what else did he write? Didn't he write something about space cowboys or something?
Maybe. I know he wrote the book that the movie Congo was based on. I think it was still called Congo. He wrote Andromeda Strain.
He died,
there was one that came out recently, which was weird because he died several years ago. It was like Thunder or something. It was apparently dragon or dinosaur related. He can be a hard guy to read through because he tends to be extremely scientific.
He is. Like, it's also like...
He has a PhD, right?
Probably. But one thing that was kind of hard to get through in the book was just like, there is that really scientific look on it, but in the movie especially, there's a sort of majesty.
Yeah, the movie kind of. Yeah, the movie kind of has like it spews bullshit science, but it's like plausible science.
There was a really good post that was going around Tumblr that was basically comparing a scene in the book from the scene in the movie, and the gist of it is Michael Crichton is more cynical than Steven Spielberg is.
Yeah, and personally, I prefer like that sort of less cynical viewpoint just in my movies. Like,
yeah,
it kind of is just a bummer when it's
I guess that you could argue, I'm kind of half joking when I say this, that Crichton isn't joking at all. Well, Crichton isn't being cynical at all. It's just that Spielberg is too damn whimsical.
Like, I love my whimsy. I love it so much. And also, I feel that
description.
I feel that Jurassic Park does a really good job of streamlining the story to just the bits that are needed.
Yeah, and it's really nice that the T-Rex isn't so dead set on hunting these three humans as it is in the book.
Yeah,
it gets a little weird.
It's like, you just went down a river to chase these three humans down. There's like, you can just go eat Ducky or something. It's fine.
Ducky? Wait, do you mean Ducky from Land Before Time?
Yes.
After that,
oh no!
Like, it's like you can just go eat the goat. Like, there's
Ducky is like my spirit animal.
Or he did eat the goat.
Yeah, just go eat something else then. Stop chasing these random humans around. What are
You're not even gonna make a good meal.
Wait, Echo Cave. What was Ducky's catchphrase again? Was it? Oh wait, it was no,
yep,
no,
yep,
no,
yep,
right?
No, yep.
Yeah,
yep,
no,
yep.
no, no.
Yep. That movie, I only had it in Spanish because my grandparents got it for me, and I don't speak Spanish.
Oh.
So I watched it and was like trying to understand what was going on.
What about subtitles?
I did not have subtitles because it was VHS.
Oh.
So I was just confused watching it. Like, I understood some of it, but a lot of it I was just like, this. I'm just sad.
I'm just lost and sad.
Like the Littlefoot's mother seemed connected. Still,
Yeah.
I feel like, but I didn't cry because I couldn't hear. I could hear the tone and get the gist of what was going on, but I could not hear. But I could not make sense of the word.
Yeah.
So the part with that made me cry was not the actual death scene itself. It's the scene a little bit later where Littlefoot sees his shadow on a rock and thinks it's his mother.
That connects.
That scene makes me break down.
Yeah, it's like when he realizes that she's really gone.
Yeah, the thing that really pissed me off while watching that one was when he runs into like an old man dinosaur.
Oh yeah, that guy.
The old man dinosaur is just like, toughen up.
Toughen up, and I'm like, fuck you, go help him.
Just deal
Like,
with it.
What's that? Like, after he realizes that the kid just lost his mom.
Yeah, but yeah, just take him with you.
Yeah, like the movie that's even more depressing than that is American Tail.
I never watched that.
You've never seen it?
No, I've seen like clips and stuff of it and stuff about it.
Yeah, like if you thought a baby dinosaur losing his mom was bad, what about forcing children to work in sweatshops?
Yeah, that sucks.
The family keeps missing Fievel by like 3 seconds.
Yeah,
I know.
I just never had the movie, so I never
Like
watched.
Yeah, like that one scene where they're in the marketplace, Fievel's like climbing on like a plank of wood, and he's like an inch above his parents who are walking below the plank.
Yeah, an American Tail is a test of unpleasantness.
Yeah.
I would still recommend seeing it at some point, and I would recommend seeing Fievel Goes West too.
I like Fievel Goes West, except
that's
for
what I
that.
actually remember seeing.
Well, the only thing that I clearly remember from Fievel Goes West are that really catchy song that Tanya sings,
Yeah, they turn her into like a saloon mouse for whatever reason.
Yeah, and when Kadar Wall
spazzing.
bumps it, yeah, when Kadar Wall goes up, he bumps into that lady, and for those of you who remember, I'm sorry.
I just like Tiger.
Like you know the scene I'm referring to when. I'm not gonna quote it because it's gonna get me banned because it's out of context.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I probably last saw this movie over 20 years ago.
No, that's fair. Like, I haven't seen Land Before Time in a very long time, and I don't think I've ever watched it completely through in English. Like, I've seen the big scenes in English, but for the most part, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, that was a weird thing also when I moved to America and watched Fox and the Hound again. Because the voice acting in Italian is very different.
Oh yeah,
in what way?
Namely with the owl. I can't. Namely
Big
with the
Mama?
owl, the voice. Yeah, Mama. She has a very different voice in Italian. Like,
she's
the voice,
Italian Mama.
Yeah, it's a very soft and grandmotherly voice in Italian. Like, it's very. I would have to find clips of it, but it's very different. I'm gonna say that. It's
I imagine that makes the character seem completely different.
Yeah, it's like, Baba. No, io non posso guardarti. Like, it's a very soft voice. Like, it's not. And then she doesn't have that same sort of sass to her.
Right.
Because the voice acting is different. So when I came to America and watched it in English, I'm just like, oh.
Whoa, Big Mama got sassier.
Big Mama. Oh, that's the original voice of Big Mama, huh? The Italian voice actors didn't really catch that.
Yeah, that seems to happen a lot with dubs. Like, there was a Brazilian show I was watching on Netflix, and I didn't realize it had an English track until halfway through, and I just could not watch it in English.
Yeah.
I just couldn't.
Yeah, like I will not shut up about this movie, but Fantastic Planet. There's an English dub. The movie was originally in French. French dub, mediocre voice acting, it's alright. But in English, Tennille, just wait to watch it for Animation Pilgrimage. It might come up, well, it's gonna come rather soon. It's from 1973, so...
Cool. So another year.
Oh, someone just sent money in the chat.
Super chat.
Oh! Hi, Fluffy Wolf Animates. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys ever seen, the animator Dead Sound on YouTube?
No.
You might have seen some of his short films. His most famous one is, called Being Pretty or something.
Nope.
No, I like watching short animated films, but eventually it's kind of hard to keep track of them all. Like, some of them stand out, I feel like, but a lot of them, it's like I can only watch movies about sad wolves so many times.
Yep.
I wonder if that one wolf movie ever got made. They started working on this in it was before 2006 because it was before I graduated from high school. But it just started as a bunch of people on DeviantArt. They were going to make a movie about wolves, showing how wolves actually were because they were tired of them being villains and everything. I think the website might still be up.
Who knows? It might be like SS Warriors turned out, just not completed.
I mean, it kind of is, except on a much longer time scale.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying... I remember just, a lot of these connect emotionally, but at some point you're just like, okay, I feel like I've seen this before. There's only so much of it I can take. Because they are just... they're good a lot of the time. They're really good, but a lot of them focus on the same things, it feels like.
What do you guys think the worst trope is? Cliche or trope, ever?
Please stop killing your moms.
You lied to me!
Can I just say sexism?
Huh?
Yeah, sexist jokes.
Yeah. Fat jokes.
Yeah.
Anything to the expense
of other people.
Just don't punch down, because that's not humor, that's bullying.
There you go. That's a good way of saying it. Alright,
also, please stop killing people's moms.
Hey, drawings are done, and I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream.
Awesome.
They're beautiful like always.
Oh, thank you.
I really like
And I'm probably gonna use that Virizion as my profile picture for a few days.
I really like how it came out.
Yeah, and also, you drew it at a good time, too, because a year ago today I started my shiny hunt for it.
Oh, yeah? That's awesome.
I was just this aligned perfectly. I was, trying to decide if I should ask for Latios or Virizion, for it, and then I'm like, well, it's January, and it might be on Saturday, which is the 1-year anniversary of me starting the hunt, so I had to.
I love how you drew turkey flights. Thank you.
Yay! I'm glad
I really
like
how they all turned out.
Yeah, they all look great.
Yeah, they all look awesome.
Also, you all have really cool OCs.
I love drawing people's OCs. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, the one that was for me, that's actually my friend's OC, so it's
nice.
kind of like a late holiday present for her.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cute.
Here, I'll throw this in the Discord. There we go.
Julie, you have a bed. Why are you sitting on a plastic bag?
Yay.
And now we're going to say bye, everybody in chat.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Julie, you have a pet.